Hey Surveys, welcome back to K-Popsicles. I'm Paige.
I'm Kate.
And we are back, guys. Super excited. This is a really awesome and happy video for us. My BTS Proof album finally came in. It's not just this. This is the compact version. I also have the standard version. It's huge. But we want to do a little unboxing today. Now, I have already looked through everything for the most part.
I've seen photos.
She's only seen a couple of the photos. She hasn't seen all of them. I only showed you a handful. I haven't shown you the big
posters. You gave me a little teaser.
Yeah, I haven't shown you the posters. I haven't shown you some of the other photo cards that were in there. But, oh yeah, hand me my Tay. I forgot about all of that. He's right there. One. Yeah. I forgot. I put him back. And then I was like, oh. So one of the fun things that it came with, and I was super excited about, it came with like this little plastic thing and a photo card, and I was like trying to figure out what the heck this plastic thing was. It's actually like a little frame. Thank you. Magnetized frame. I was like, I can't words. It's been that kind of day, guys. But it got me super excited. I was like, oh, there's this little frame in the photo card. Which was even better because I didn't pick a specific, like, member version. It wasn't like that. It was just a random version. I got my bias. Tay-Tay! And so now I have this little, frame with my Tay photo card in there. And obviously, since it's magnetized, you can take it off. You can switch photo cards in and out, which is amazing. I love that. So I'll put that there for now. Now, I'm going to open the poster first because... You remember when we were looking at teaser photos and we lost our shit over a certain one?
Probably.
I have that poster.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh god, I need to find a spot for it. I don't have room for it right now, but I will find one. I will find a spot. And then there's a mini poster that I'm going to be able to hang right here soon, so we'll get to that one in a little bit. But...
So many posters. So little wall space.
I have other BTS posters and other EXO posters and other, from my other albums, posters that I can't hang up because I have no room for them. But this is my favorite aesthetic ever from them, like, honestly. It's my favorite.
Oh, the bullet casings.
It's the bullet one, yeah. I love this one so much, like, it's hard to, angle it perfectly in the camera straight on. But yeah, oh my god, I, lost my shit when I saw the poster. And I'm like... Just look how good they all look, though.
This is the same one where we also started our BTS Prince line and Mafia line.
Prince line, Mafia line, yep. They look more like Mafia men just in this poster, honestly.
Yeah. But, when compared to their old selves, they looked like a mix of both.
They did. But no, in this picture, they literally, Tay looks like the Prince of a Mafia. Like, the Prince line versus Mafia. Like, he's the Prince of the Mafia. Like, Cookie looks like he's the head. They all just look amazing. And, yeah, so I honestly was not expecting this giant poster to come with it. I knew we'd get posters with the albums, but I wasn't expecting this one.
You just thought maybe a little folded up one.
Yeah, that you get in the album, and when the package came, it was a huge box, and I was like, my girl was like, I thought it was, gonna be a small box, and I was like, I thought it was too, but I guess not. So yeah, that was the poster, and they all look amazing. So now we're gonna get into the compact version of the album here. I gotta push everything kind of outward. So yes, the compact version is much smaller. All 3 CDs come in this little booklet. It says Proof. And then you flip it open more, and it's all 3 CDs. I like how all 3 CDs are, color coordinated.
That's so cool. Honestly, yeah. I think my favorite is the gray one. It matches us.
It does today. And then it's got, the whole track list for all the CDs over on the side. And then I'm like, that is so cool. And then, of course, you get your
little QR code
your reverse shop cash and emblems. So I gotta get that. This is what I originally grabbed out of it, and I was like, it came with the plastic frame that the Tay photo card kind of came with, and I was like, the universe knows me way too well, apparently, and must love me somehow, because not only did I get my Tay in the Psalm photo card with a signature and everything, but I also got my wrecker, Suga, in the Psalm.
They're so cute in their little chibi
The little
form.
chibis are so cute. Have you been playing the game yet?
No.
Oh my god, it's so much fun. You gotta play it. You can get it on the Google Play.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like those block games and like building islands and like building
it's like
stuff.
That.
Yeah. And oh my god, and all the stuff that they say is literally like lines they have said in the past or like the armies talk about. And it's so cute, and like all their little personalities are amazing.
That sounds so fun.
You'll love it. The characters are adorable. But yeah, so I got my little Tay and Suga chibis. The next photo card.
This is the one you showed me.
This is the one I showed her because I'm like, I had to. It's our boy Cookie looking, oh my god, so amazing.
Kind of memeish.
Kind of memeish, but also really hot at the same time. So it's like, So yeah, I got the Cookie photo card. And I'm like, why is this literally like all of my biases in one? Because like, honestly, remember, for the longest time, Cookie was like my main wrecker. And then Jimin, and then Suga stole it. So, yeah. My cat might be jumping up here
I'm trying to move this without, like, injuring anything.
Yeah.
Come on.
He might jump up here in a second. Now, I was even more excited because not only, I have my Tay stuff, I have another Tay photo card, and he looks so good! With the little lasers.
Looks like he's looking down on someone.
I know, he's like, you think you can beat me?
Judging him.
And the little red lasers and everything. I'm like, this aesthetic fits so well. Hello, Phoenix. He has joined us.
Hello, Tail.
Hello, Tail. Sit down, please. So, yeah, I was like, I'm just loving the fact that I literally have so many Tay photo cards going on right now. Like, Alright, now this little booklet is really cool because it literally goes through all of their discography and explains what each album was meant to represent.
Oh, that's awesome.
So like when you first open it, it's like Too Cool for School, and then it has it in Korean and English, an honest look at BTS's conviction and passion for making music with a message on resisting against social bias and oppression.
Which they continued like throughout their journey.
But it gives like little descriptors of each album, which is like really cool. And I love that. From Oh Are You Late 2, School Love Affair, Dark and Wild, Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Part 1. Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Part 2. Part 3, Young Forever. Wings and You Never Walk Alone. And then on the backside, we start getting into the Love Yourself, Her. Love Yourself, Tear, and Answer. And there's more, but wait, there's more.
Billy Mays here.
Map of the Soul Persona, Map of the Soul 7. Dynamite and B. I literally love how I have like half of these albums. Not even half. Like I have like 3 or 4 of these albums. Butter, and then the Butter remix.
Butter.
Butter. And yeah, that was the last official one. And so it's like this little booklet that gives like little excerpts. Like I said, I didn't read all of them, but it gives little excerpts into what each of the albums represent and what era they were in at that time and kind of what they were going for. So that was really cool. And then my mini poster. It's the other version of them.
The not so evil version.
The not so evil. This is the cute, like fresh, bright, Prince-like version of them that I got. This is the one, like I said, that I have enough room to just stick right here. So it'll be right here at some point, I promise you. I just gotta rearrange some stuff here. But it will be there. But yeah, so that was the poster. And then, of course, it comes with the little book. It has the track list, and it's got the lyrics, obviously all in Korean for each of the tracks. That are in here, but also in between the track listing, because it's got the whole track list for CD1, and then it's got photos, and they all look amazing. Like this haircut and hairstyle on RM, and this whole fit
is just undercut on RM.
For real though, he looks so good. Jin, like they all look amazing. Suga though, this man. Like I said. If Tay wasn't a thing, it would just be Suga, but, like, since Tay's there. And J-Hope, this hair on him looks... He literally looks like he's like, I will kill you all. And we're like, okay. I accept you. Jimin. I don't know, something about Jimin, he looks like he's like... I want to say dominatrix, but that's a female role, but I'm like, he gives me dominatrix vibes, you know what I mean? Mm. Especially in this picture. And then we have Tae with the fur coat. Mafia leader right there. Excuse you.
You better not throw up on this bed.
He was hiccuping last night and having issues. And then there's their
Jungkook.
Our maknae Cookie. This isn't Cookie, this is JK. This is Jungkook. Cookie is a whole different breed, man. This is Jungkook. And then, this family portrait. This family portrait is just, they all look amazing. Like, seriously, they legitimately look like they're part of a mafia. And then it goes into the lyrics for the second CD. Kind of trackless lyrics. And another amazing photo of all of them together. Which is like the poster photo. And then the third CD, tracklist. And then at the end, you have individual photos as well of all the guys. Along with like little messages from them. Which is awesome. I'm not gonna go through all the photos. Like I said, the next one has like 3 photo books. Like legitimately, 3 photo books. I won't go through all of them. No. But yeah, there's so many photos, and I'm like, I'm not mad at it, because I mean, at least I get to look at our boys during their little hiatus as a group. But yeah, so that was the compact version of the album. So already thriving with, you know, all the photo cards and yeah, and the photos and things like that. Carefully there.
Don't lose anything.
Literally, I'm like, I honestly need to get like a binder or, you know, something for the photo cards so that I don't lose them for all of my albums.
Our little scrapbook.
Yes, I need to make the scrapbook. We need to get all the stuff for that. I'm gonna lose stuff. Get in there!
Having a little bit of trouble there.
A little bit. I got it though. We're good. We're good here.
We're good.
We got it. We're good. We're good. So yeah, that was the compact version. Sorry, I'm just checking something.
That's okay. That's being a weirdo.
He is. Honestly, I don't know if you can see it if I tilt this down enough.
He's just sniffing my hand.
Yeah, this is what he does. He'll sit right here and just... He'll stretch himself out and, like, literally just push us apart. It's so funny when he does it. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Next up, we have the standard edition of the album. This is a giant box that it came in. You gotta slide off the little...
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Sorry. This is what I thought was really cool about this, too. Is how it opens. You see this? And then you just go... Ta-da! It's like opening like a safe.
Yeah.
And then it's got this little ribbon. It says, "We are bulletproof," and it's underneath. Everything's on top of it so that it's easier to pull everything out. But this is the CD for the standard edition. It's a much bigger booklet for them. But still same thing. Proof. And then, bam.
The exact same CDs.
Same CDs. So now I have 2 sets of the same CDs. But it's worth it, man. Spent lots of money for these, and I don't care.
You're actually kind of ticklish, my dude. Please stop.
And then it's got this little envelope with the photo cards and things like that in there. So these are the ones I didn't show you. These are the ones I did not show Kate. So it's got a nice little, another mini postcard, basically, a miniature version of the mini poster. And it's got the front and the back. Same thing as always, another of the
Great.
QR code ones. Okay,
Dumbass.
then, goodbye. Then, we have a special photo card. It's Jin. It's our boy Jin holding, a picture of all the guys.
He's so precious.
He is. I love him. Ugh, I love them. And now, we have all 7 photo cards of them. We'll start with my baby. My bae. My Tay-Tay.
Your Tay-Bay.
My Tay-Bay. So there's Tay-Tay. And then, of course, we have Namjoona. He looks amazing. As they all do. We'll save that one. We'll save that one. My sugar. They're all doing the bulletproof.
gun.
The bulletproof. Obviously, they're Bangtan for a reason. We have our boy, Jin.
His doesn't really look like it. He just almost looks like he's just like...
He's like, I'm good. We have our boy, J-Hobie. Hobie. Hobie looks like he's like, I'm about to snipe you. Like,
While also trying not to laugh.
Right, like, he found it awesome. And Jimin also has a very similar pose. Jimin! And then, of course, this is Kate's bias. Our Magne Cookie.
Aww.
Right? He looks so good. Ugh, sir. Cookie literally looks like he's gonna fuck somebody up.
He probably is.
I mean, have you seen his muscles? The boy could mess you up.
I don't want to fight him.
No. He could mess somebody up very, very easily. Like, I mean, the members have talked about how they're afraid of his strength. They're like, don't mess with him. They're scared of him. His muscles don't match his face. But yeah, so those are the photo cards that I got in the standard edition. And then the, like, literally 4 booklets of stuff that it comes with.
They really spoiled us.
They did. There's so much stuff in here. It's ridiculous. Stick the box over here for now. So, this one is, it's like an... Sorry, things are sliding. It, has proof, and it's got, it says it's the art of proof. And I gotta get to the spot. There it is. Reflection of youth. And then BTS. And it says beyond the scene. And then it's army. And it opens up and it says scene on the other side. So, I just want to show the BTS and army. I want to get my army tattoo soon.
Do it.
I do. I've been trying to figure out where I want it and, like, what style to get it. And it's not just going to be just army. It's going to be something special. So I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I've been coming up with different designs. It's kind of like, and it has, like, a whole picture of all their albums that they've done over the years. I was there when the first one dropped. And then it literally goes through pictures of every era. Of every era. From Too Cool for School all the way up to Proof, basically. Like, it goes... Like I said, I'm not going to go through everything, but it literally has a picture from every album that they dropped. And then some extra little pictures in between. For each of the eras. Things like that. The Wings era. You Never Walk Alone. Love Yourself, Her. Love Yourself, Answer. Map of Soul. It's got little, like, fun ones. This is one of my favorite aesthetics.
They're so cute.
They're so cute. I love them for Map of Soul Persona era. They're freaking amazing. Dynamite, obviously. The B album. Butter. Permission to Dance. And then it's just got, like, it literally has all their records that they've won for all the albums and songs and stuff like that in the back. Like I said, they really did spoil us. It has a list of all their tours. It's got photos from all their tours. Things like that. So I freaking love that they literally compiled anything and everything over the years. It has all their speeches from the United Nations. Like the 2018, it has his whole speech. 2021.
The White House.
At the White House, yeah. Like, Best is yet to come, and then a bunch of photos at the end. Look at our boys. Tay and Cookie. Like, what are they doing?
Derpy stuff. Also, sorry if I'm yawning. I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night.
Girl, I understand. Literally, was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I like woke up at 5 and was just up. And I'm like, I don't want to deal with anybody. But yeah, like, it's just literally a bunch more pictures. Like I said, they gave us like 3 or 4 photo books on top of everything else with the album. So many pictures. We're not going to go through every single one.
Because we'd be here for hours.
We really would be here for like 2-3 hours. But this one is more proof. It's photos from the album. So this is the actual, like, just this one for this album. Like, the other one was for all their other stuff. This is for proof. Just going through, like, they all look so good. There's a couple that I want to show, like, my absolute favorite photos of some of them. Where is it? Come on. Let's say I love this one of Jimin. This one right here. He just looks like he will eat you up. RM looked great right there. Oh, sir. The diamond chains, you know. You look amazing. Like that Cookie.
He's giving me vampire vibes.
He's giving me, like, underworld vampire vibes, yeah, for sure. It's got the leather outfit and everything all black. The piercings, he definitely gives off that vibe. Like, I wouldn't want to face him in a dark alley. I'm just saying. Like, I mean, we would, because we would know who he is, but if we didn't know who he was, I wouldn't want to face him. Ah, sugar. Oh, looks so good. Tay. Like I said, just you with the rings and this one over here in the little box. Like, the way his stance of just leaning against the wall.
I really like the biggest one, too. That one's nice.
Yeah, that one. With all the lasers and stuff like that. And then, of course, we have them all together. They literally look like, wherever they are, they look like they're a mafia family. Like, legitimately.
Mafia vampires.
Like, I will never get over saying that. For this whole concept is life for me. I love this concept. And then, of course, we get the more brighter side of them. Well, they're looking a little, you know, more prince-like and everything. Like I said, we're not going to go through every photo and every group shot or anything. But, sugar. Oh, Cookie. Say this one, I love this one, a Cookie. That shadow one.
That's really nice.
The way they play with the light and shadow there over his one eye, like, yes.
Again, very elegant.
Like, so elegant. Oh my god, they all look just gorgeous. Jiminy. But yeah, so that was the Proof photo album. Then we have another one. This one is all white. Now this one is, it says epilogue, so it's literally like a bunch of random photos from like them on set.
And like
for
behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, and like for the concept.
Beyond the scenes.
Beyond the scenes. Yeah, so it's like basically like behind the scenes of like their shoots and for the concept photos, things like that. They all look amazing. As always. Like, this whole look on Cookie right here, that aesthetic is, sir.
It's life.
It really is. And then more of like the Prince-like photos as well. Like I said, they really spoiled us with the amount of photos they gave us this time. Just saying. Then we got some black and white ones, which are beautiful, beautiful photos. I love that. Playing with the, once again, with the light on the eye. I love the crown aesthetic that we have going on here. There's actually a photo in here, and I think it's RM, and he's wearing the crown, and he looks gorgeous. Like, I just gotta find it.
Of course he would be wearing the crown.
He is, and I'm like, I need to, there it is. Ooh, right there.
The king.
The king himself. Boom. It's right here where my finger is wiggling over here. Boop, boop, boop. But yeah. Just, they all look so good. And then, once again, at the end, they got some little, like, messages from the members again. With some more black and white photos. And that's the end of that booklet. And the last booklet.
But not least.
Last but not least. I believe this is the lyric booklet for the standard version. So it's just the bigger version of the lyric books that we had in the compact. Once again, 90% of these songs, it's all in Korean, so we don't have the translated versions. But then, like, Butter has, obviously it's all English, so you have the English version.
Permission to Dance.
Permission to Dance, you know, all that. And that was the end of it. And that, guys, is the Proof standard version. Standard edition.
You got fed.
Yeah. I was like, they had sent me a message saying that my album would be here on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, the 5th. But then all of a sudden I'm at work on Thursday, and all of a sudden I get a text saying, your order is on its way to being delivered to your house, and it should be delivered by, you know, between 13:30 and 15:30, so between 1:30 and 3:30. And I'm just like, I texted my grandma right away. I was like, Grandma! I'm like, just be on the lookout. My package should be arriving, like, between this time and this time.
Any minute now, Grandma.
Basically. And then I get a text from her, and it's about 3 o'clock, and she texts me, and she goes, it's here. And I was like, yes, I'm at work, like, cheering at my desk, trying not to, like, be loud. Because, you know, I'm at work. I didn't really need to worry that much. There's only 3 of us in the office. But it was just... I always have trouble putting these back on the albums.
They make them so weird. They're a little too flexible, I think.
Sometimes. There we go. And that's the Proof album, guys. Both the standard and the compact. I was so happy.
You should be. How much was it?
I say, in all honesty, the album itself wasn't that bad. It was like $60-something, like $68.
For, like, everything you get, though, that's really good.
I say, yeah, like, the actual price of it was not bad. The only bad thing about it was the fact that since I got it from the global store, the shipping was, like, another $40-something. Mm-hmm. So I ended up spending, like, $100-something for it, but it was 100% worth it, and I'm like, I make my own money, I can spend it on what I want.
Yeah, but it's like, unfortunately, a lot of albums we buy, the shipping is going to be really expensive.
Yeah, that's why we love to take our little mall trips, because there's a store that sells albums, and, like, we might be a little late on them, and there might be a little older albums, but it's cheaper than getting, you know, with the amount of money we spend for shipping for one album, we could buy at least 1 or 2 more albums at the store, so I mean... It all evens out in some way. But, yeah, that was my Proof album. I'm just, like I said, like, the universe was, like, must have just been, like, speaking or, like, listening to me. It was, like...
eavesdropping,
like,
watching your every movement.
Basically, it was, like, we're gonna, you know, just surprise her with the like, all the Tay cards. And I'm, like... Because I'm pretty sure in all of my other BTS albums, I think there's only one other album where I've gotten... like, mostly Tay stuff. Every other album has been, like, other members. Like, other member focused. So that's why I was like, I got my Tay!
And of course, it's, like, the biggest one, and it's Tay focused.
It's so Tay focused, and I'm like, and it's one of my favorite aesthetics, too, so I'm just, like, even more excited. I was like, ah! I mean, if you guys watched, I hope you watched our BTS comeback videos for Yet to Come, Run, BTS, and For Youth, but... You saw how much of an emotional roller coaster that was for us. Well, for me mainly, but yeah. I mean, you got emotional over it, but it wasn't
not as much as you did.
Oh my god, I was editing those videos and I was crying during editing too, just watching myself cry. I was getting emotional all over again, and I'm like. And then I was watching some other reactors react to the videos and stuff like that, and they were also getting emotional and crying.
And
so
you got emotional and started crying?
I was like, I'm not the only one!
We're baby.
But yeah, no, this whole anniversary for them, the 9 years, and with dropping Proof and stuff like that, was just something that hit home, because like I said, for those of you who may be new to the channel and have never, watched any of our content from the beginning, may not know just from the posters, like, you know, like, oh, they see that we're XOLs. We are ARMY. We're a huge ARMY. I started K-pop because of BTS, and I found them literally when they debuted back in 2013. That was like, I had a friend of mine had shown me a Big Bang song, and that led me to try to find them on YouTube on my own later on. And then because of that, and like the, you know, on the sidebar where they're like recommended videos, was BTS's debut song.
I'm gonna click on this.
And I was like, "Ooh, this looks interesting," and I clicked on it because it at the time, even now, I've always been very into alternative rock music and everything, and you know, No More Dream looks very dark, looks very like that kind of style, and I was like, "Ooh, that looks interesting. I'm gonna click on that." And the rest is history. I just fell in love with these guys, and you know, fell down that rabbit hole. And then we always jokingly say it, but we also say it in real, and for real, you find BTS when you're meant to. Like, you find K-pop, you find these certain groups at the time when you're meant to find them. And at the time when I found BTS, no, because that's not, let me back here. I found them, yes, when they debuted, but it wasn't until like a year later when I really was like into them.
When you started standing.
Yeah, because at the time I found them, I was still kind of dipping my feet into K-pop. Like, it wasn't something I was used to, obviously. Like I said, I grew up with like super heavy metal rock, like alternative rock, that kind of style. I was very into that. I was very into like Western pop and all that. But once I found them, it was like I was dipping my toes into it. I was like, oh, I'll listen to them. And then I just started listening to more of their stuff. And, you know, when they were dropping more things, and it wasn't until about, I wouldn't even say like a full year later, but it was close to almost a year later where I was like fully invested in them, and they really helped me get through some very, as you know, very tough things that were going on, and they were something that had really had a big impact on me. It helped me decide on some things that I wanted to change with my life. It helped me decide on a certain path that I wanted to take. And then from there, it led me down to other rabbit holes with other groups, and now here we are, you know. 9 years later, almost 10 years, almost a decade into K-pop, and we're just like, we're here. So, like I said,
we can't escape.
We can't escape. Never escape.
We're trapped forever.
But yeah, that's why this was such a huge kind of an even more emotional album for me, I think. And then when they, you know, announced it, they're like, we're not over, but we're taking a little bit of a break. And I'm like, when they announced that, I was like, I'm sad, but I'll support you. Yeah, like I said, obviously, as, you know, a stan, huge ARMY, I was like, wait, what? We're going, okay, oh no. Like, they've been that kind of anchor for me, but I also completely understand all of their points, and that they need time themselves. So I'm like, I'm still going to support them no matter what, and even though it sucks, like, they're still gonna be there for us. And, you know, I still have all this, but that was why getting this album and making sure I had this one, because like I said, I've had a couple of the other ones, but I don't have all their albums, and I want to get more of their albums. But getting this one, I was like, I need this one. This is one of the big ones. Like, I can't miss out on this one. This is important.
And I think another reason why this album is so emotional is because, yes, it shows, like, their, like, recent things, but it's also very nostalgic.
The growth that they've shown, yeah, from when they started to now. And, like, seeing that, like, 2013, or, you know,
Fetus BTS.
Too Cool for School to Proof, like, it's the glow up is insane.
It's the literal definition of glow up.
It really is. Like, the changes you can just see throughout the years, and through their style is just immense. And like I said, we couldn't be more proud of these boys. We really can't. And our hearts are so full of love for them, like, honestly. But yeah, I know we've been ranting and talking for, you know, a half hour about this, but I wanted to share my unboxing with you guys. Like I said, I have looked at it before, but I wanted to share it with you, and, you know, show Kate the stuff that she didn't get to see, because she only saw a couple of the stuff. She didn't see everything. I will be putting up my little mini poster at some point soon, once I can rearrange some things.
Maybe today, if we have enough motivation.
Yeah. Probably not. We have a lot of stuff to get through today. We're gonna be hanging out and stuff, so we'll see what happens. But hopefully in the next time you see these videos, or the next, you know, round of videos, it'll be up. But like I said, it's not the first BTS poster I have. I have more that are over on the other sides of my room hanging up. I have more that I haven't been able to hang up. So yeah. Anything else you want to say about this unboxing though?
No, I'm good.
Like, so we really weren't watching anything. We were just looking at photos and stuff. But I'm like, ah. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing with us. Thanks for listening to us rant for a half hour over our love for these boys and sitting through us just looking at photos, basically.
You have to do that every time you do an unboxing.
Pretty much. But we hope you at least, enjoyed it a little bit. Get to see our love and understand a little bit more about our love for these boys. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. We'll leave a link to our Patreon, Instagram, and our Twitter down below, guys. We hope you go over and check us out. It really helps us so much. Seriously, your support means the absolute world to us. Welcome to all of our new surveys. You guys are seriously amazing. We love you, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.